After years of wanting a rooftop tent, I finally got one. This video is sponsored by Smittybilt Arms. If you're in the market for your next new, used, or custom firearm, Smittybilt Arms has what you're looking for. They've got excellent customer service and a wide selection to choose from. I've put the link to their website in the description below. I finally made the purchase and picked up a Smittybilt Gen1 rooftop tent. This rooftop tent is attached to a custom-built bed rack. It's made of 80/20. And that is riding on my 2021 GMC Canyon. However, this setup is just temporary. There'll be some big changes coming soon. The tent is fairly easy to set up and secure. It's held in by 4 brackets. And if you really want to, you can get it on and off the truck with one person, but 2 people makes this job a whole hell of a lot easier. Setting this tent up is quick and easy. All you need to do is undo the Velcro, pull your cover off, undo the 4 straps that hold the tent closed, then you unfold your tent, set your ladder, and set up your awning. The zippers seem to be pretty high quality, but with this thing living outside most of its life, you probably want to hit them with some zipper lube. The walls of the tent are made of heavy-duty ripstop polyester, and the poles are made of anodized aluminum. Each window has a screen, a privacy flap, and a little awning. Because I have a low-profile bed rack, I can only use 3 of the windows. If I were to try to set up the front window, the struts from the awning would actually scratch the back part of my truck. So if you have a lower sitting bed rack, just make sure you keep that in mind. The ladder can feel kind of rickety at times. I don't know if that's because I'm a big boy, but if you get it on some solid ground and actually get it planted in the ground, you shouldn't have any problems at all. The rest of the tent feels extremely sturdy. I've put my entire body weight on the overhanging half of the tent and even kind of moved around a little bit, did a little bit of jostling, and I never felt like it was going to fail or collapse on me. As far as comfort goes, I don't think it gets any better than this. And maybe I'm just saying this because I'm used to either sleeping on the ground or sleeping in a hammock, but this tent is warm, it's comfortable, and every time I set it up, I sleep like a baby. And the interior really isn't anything crazy either. It does come with a mattress that is pretty comfortable. Like I said, I thought I was going to need an extra sleeping pad of some kind, but there's enough cushion on this mattress to keep me happy. And there's just something about being up off the ground that is so comforting. It keeps you away from the creepy crawlies and the critters. Now I understand that comes with camping. However, I'd like to avoid spiders crawling in my ears at night while I sleep. But seriously, do you guys ever think about that? A spider can waltz into your ear in the middle of the night and just kind of hang out there and leave little spider duties in your ear. I just don't like thinking about it. But what you should think about is how versatile this tent is. Anywhere you can take your truck, you can take this tent. So if you've got a super capable off-road machine, you can take this thing anywhere. And you don't need a $50,000 rig to enjoy a tent like this. Really, all you need is something with a bed rack or roof racks. I've got mine set up on the back of a base model GMC. So go ahead, throw this on your Jeep Compass, throw it on your Equinox, put it on your Kia Forte, I don't care. Just get out there and enjoy some camping. And you don't need to go on an off-road expedition to enjoy this tent. Go to your local campgrounds, state parks, and metro parks. This tent is so easy to set up and tear down. It offers a lot of convenience for those of us that don't have time to go on multi-day excursions. Now, I do want to talk about the biggest downside to rooftop tents, and that has to be the cost. The Smittybilt Gen1 Overlander is probably one of the more affordable rooftop tents at $1,300. I picked mine up for $900 used on Facebook Marketplace, and these tents can get way more expensive. I've seen some other brands selling hard shell tents for around $4,000. So if you're on a budget like me and want to enjoy a rooftop tent, your best bet is to buy a used one. At the end of the day, I do think it's worth the investment, especially because I got mine for such a good deal. I take this thing out like once a week, so I get plenty of use out of it, so to me, it was well worth the money spent. So if you're looking for the perfect beginner rooftop tent, you should take a look at the Smittybilt Overlander Gen 1.